Hi guys, welcome back. We have a lot to cover today, so I'm just gonna get straight to it. Somebody reached out to me from a company called Fairywill. Their website is fairywill.com if you guys want to check it out. They basically make a bunch of electric toothbrush products as well as water flossers. To be honest, I didn't do a ton of research on any other products. So they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review a few of their products, and I said, why not? So I actually have 3 products I'm going to review for you guys, and here they are. So this is called the P11 model electric toothbrush. Then we have the T9 electric toothbrush, as well as the water flosser. So I'm going to start off with the P11. So it comes in a nice little package like this, and then you open it up. And inside there's an instructions manual as well as 8 toothbrush heads total. Although this came with just 4, but I'm assuming it's because it's a sample that I'm testing out. But typically 8 brush heads as well as a charger and a charging stand. And then the toothbrush with the travel case. So put this away, keep things organized. Here's what the toothbrush actually looks like. So it has 3 modes to it: clean, soft, or massage. There is a light here, I don't know if you can see it, and it turns on or kind of a low on when your battery is running low, but pretty simple toothbrush. A couple of other specs on this toothbrush. So little side note, Fairywill actually sells exclusively on Amazon as far as I can tell. So even though they have a website, once you're ready to buy a product, it just says buy on Amazon. So you go to Amazon and you purchase it. Right now I checked, there's a sale price on it, it's $35.99, but typically it runs at $50 for this package. A couple other things I wanted to mention is this toothbrush holds its charge for up to 30 days, which is great. And one more really important fact that I want to get back to a little bit later in more detail, it runs at about 62,000 brush movements per cycle. A cycle is considered 2 minutes. Okay, so 62,000 brush movements in 2 minutes. Hold that thought. Because what I want to talk about is the leading brand electric toothbrush. Oh, baby, little foot. He's so cute. He's kicking. So if you didn't know, I'm like 7.5 months pregnant. Anyway, so I want to pause on the P11 and I want to talk about it in comparison to one of the leading brand Sonic electric toothbrushes. So I'm just going to say it outright. I looked up Sonicare and found a similar type model with all the similar features, and the price of a similar type of Sonicare product is up to $150 instead of $50 for this one. And again, similar specs. So the Sonicare toothbrush that I was comparing to comes with 3 modes, a travel case and a charger, only 2 brush heads, not 8, and it produces 62,000 brush movements per minute. So if I understand correctly, it's twice as powerful as the P11, which produces 62,000 brush movements per 2-minute cycle versus the Sonicare 62,000 per 1 minute. Now, is that a deal breaker for me? To be honest, not really, because my biggest riff with electric toothbrushes anyway has always been that they're so powerful. A lot of my patients come in with just receding gums because it's so powerful and causing damage to their gums and even their teeth or the enamel. So to be honest, basically this is a perfectly fine electric toothbrush. It's not subscription based, there's no extra gimmicks or anything like that. Now in terms of how it brushes, I actually went ahead and brushed with it and used disclosing solution afterwards to see what areas I missed. So here is a picture of my teeth with disclosing solution on them after I used the P11. So as you can see, I'm still wearing Invisalign and I have a bunch of attachments, and mostly the areas that this toothbrush missed were right around the attachment areas. Now I didn't take a picture of my whole mouth, but I did assess my entire mouth, and there were several areas kind of around my attachments along the gum line where this toothbrush missed. I went back with my trusty manual Nimbus toothbrush and it got the job done. Now again, any places where I didn't have attachments, this toothbrush did the job just fine. So that's pretty much it on this toothbrush. Moving on to the T9. Ta-da! So it comes in a slightly smaller package. It basically has all the same specs as the P11. It's just considered a smaller size, like a travel size, which is great for travel. So it comes in this box. You open it, and it comes with a manual, and then the toothbrush itself with a brush head, and a total of 4 brush heads, and then the charging cable. So here's what the toothbrush actually looks like. Ta-da! Oh, that was backwards. Let me try that again. Ta-da! So as you can see, this is it. This is the little toothbrush. So same specs as the P11, so I don't have to get into detail on that. Although I did forget to mention, this does come with a 2-minute timer, and every 30 seconds it pauses, both on the P11 and the T9, to let you know to move on to the next quadrant or section of your mouth. So standard electric toothbrush features. What I love about this is the design. Often I deal with patients who have trouble holding their toothbrush, or the handle is so tiny they like grip it like crazy and then they just scrub their teeth raw. But the handle is nice and big, so you have a little bit more room to grasp. Great for arthritic patients, or it's more comfortable even for me to hold. So I really like that. One of the biggest differences between this brush and the P11 is it holds its charge for about 20 days instead of 30, which is fine with me. I've never gone on vacation for more than 20 days, in case you don't plan on bringing a charger or something. So there's that. Now, in terms of how effective it is, again, same specs as the P11, but with this brush, I used it on the soft mode instead of the clean mode, which is a little bit stronger when I use the P11. So here's a picture of my teeth with disclosing solution after I used the T9 on the soft mode. So if you can tell the difference between the P11 picture that I took and this T9, it definitely missed a bit more around my Invisalign attachments. But again, I used it on the soft mode. Now, to be honest, when I tested all these products, I actually started out with the T9. And my philosophy with electric toothbrushes has always been use the softest mode possible because it's so powerful. But after I did my research as well as using the disclosing solution, I realized that this isn't as powerful as all the other electric toothbrushes that I've used in the past. So totally fine to use the deeper, cleaner, the more powerful mode, or the clean mode, I should say. Because as you can see, again, just side-by-side comparison, P11 on the regular clean mode, and then the T9 on the soft mode, there's definitely a difference in how well it cleaned off the plaque around my attachments. And even still, with the strongest mode, it's not as powerful as some of the leading brand electric toothbrushes, which again, I'm totally fine with. So yeah, that's the T9 model. Moving on to my final product, the water flosser. So if you guys are new to my channel, I've mentioned this quite a few times in different videos, but I've made one video exclusively about water flossing. And my professional opinion, based off of experience and seeing patients using the water flosser, is the water flosser does not replace manual flossing, which is the biggest riff I have with water flossers or recommending them. People often think it's better than flossing. There's a reason why they think it, because the packaging says it's better than flossing. If you guys want more info on my opinion about water flossers and why they don't replace flossing, please check out the video. I'll put a link in the description below for that video so you guys can check it out for more info. But the interesting thing about this product is when it talks about its effectiveness, I just want to read a couple of quotes off of here. It says it's more effective than traditional floss to improve gum health and reduce gingivitis. It says it's more effective than traditional floss, which right away I would say I disagree with, but it also says to improve gum health and reduce gingivitis, which I do agree with. Anyone who has ever used the water flosser, even if it's just the water flosser and not manual flossing, the gums look great. The only problem is if somebody uses just the water flosser, gums look great, but underneath the gums there's this grainy tartar starting to build up because they're not actually wiping it off the teeth. So interestingly enough, they didn't actually misrepresent what the water flosser does. It does help reduce gingivitis and improves gum health. The other quote I want to read for you guys is, it says it's more effective than traditional floss for cleaning around braces. Now, I can't disagree with that statement because you don't use floss to clean around braces. You use floss to clean in between the teeth under the wire, which still is better than the water flosser. But around the braces, yes, the water flosser definitely gets the chunks of food out and everything that floss doesn't do and isn't really meant to do. So in a way, I kind of want to give these guys a shout out for not completely misrepresenting the facts here. Anyway, to be quite honest, I've never actually used the leading brand water flosser, aka the Waterpik. So I don't know how this compares to it, but I did do a comparison of the specifications, and here's what I found. Basically a similar product at Waterpik, meaning it's cordless and the reservoir holds about the same amount, although the Fairywill water flosser reservoir holds more water than any of the cordless options at Waterpik, which is kind of cool. You have more water to use in one session. But anyway, similar product at Waterpik costs about $70, while this product costs $35.99 on Amazon. So definitely quite a big price difference. Cut the price in half basically. So there's that. Now for this baby, the charge holds for about 21 days and it comes with basically a 2-year supply of the, what do you call these? It's gonna drive me crazy, guys, so I need to figure out, nozzle. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you, manual. So it comes with 8 pieces, or 8 nozzles, which you're supposed to remove about every 3 months, so 2-year supply of nozzles with this $35.99 deal package. And here is what the flosser looks like. So it's cordless and you use this whole thing. It seems kind of bulky to me at first, but it's totally manageable. So what you do is you fill the reservoir with water under the sink, as much as you want. I filled it all the way to the top, but I found that I didn't end up needing to use all of it. So, you know, feel free to fill it up even halfway or whatever. But it has an on-off button and it has a mode button. So there are 3 modes on this water flosser: clean, soft, and massage. And then it comes with a little charging port covered with a little rubber or silicone cover just for water safety purposes. When I first used this, I turned it on to the clean mode and I just started going around at 90 degrees to my teeth/gums, and it was very, very powerful. And then I read the instructions manual and it said, if this is your first time using a water flosser, please use the soft mode, which is what I ended up doing after 2 seconds of using the clean mode. It's pretty powerful, and if your gums aren't used to it, definitely recommend the soft mode for you. So basically you select your mode by clicking the mode button several times or whenever you get to the mode that you like. So here's the soft mode. And then you turn this on. You should turn it on when it's already in your mouth. I learned that the hard way. And just point the nozzle tip at a 90-degree angle to your teeth and just trace along the gum line and make sure it gets in between your teeth as well. You'll feel if you're getting in between the teeth. It's not rocket science. And so you just go around tracing the gum line and kind of pointing in between your teeth, and then you're all set. I didn't do any sort of disclosing agent picture with this, but what I did do, more for my sake, and unfortunately I didn't take a picture or a video of it because it would be hard to see, but after I used the water flosser, I went ahead and used some regular string floss to see what else was left over there. Interestingly enough, as I suspected, there were no huge food chunks or anything like that. But on my floss, there was still a little bit of that yellow soft plaque kind of coming off of my teeth. So my case in point again is the water flosser does not replace traditional floss, but it's definitely a great tool to use if your gums are a little bit boggy or loose basically, which I'm actually really happy I got this product to test, because in my Invisalign trays, which I'm wearing all the time, my gums get kind of boggy. So think about like wearing wet socks all day. So even though I don't have a ton of plaque buildup, my gums could use a little help, and this is a great tool for that. But again, not a replacement for floss. All right guys, so that's it for all the Fairywill products that I reviewed. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to comment below. Again, I'm only doing videos about once a month these days, just with a lot of stuff going on at home. We're hopefully moving in a few weeks, so this is gonna get all torn down. I'll have a new background set up for you. But anyway, the point is, since I'm doing videos only once a month, that means this is a raffle giveaway video, which I also do once a month. So if you're new to the channel, again, all you have to do is just subscribe to my channel, comment below, and check back in 1 week. I will be holding a short video where I draw a name out of a hat from all the people who are subscribers and commented below on this video to announce the winner. Now you guys might be asking, what are we winning this month? I'm gonna still put on the table my 2 typical options, which is my goodie box option, which I send a survey to you to get some info in order to put together a box with some dental products that I think would work well for you. Or we can set up a 15-minute Zoom video chat to just talk one-on-one about any dental related questions you might have. Or if I get my hands on one, I might be able to give away one of these products that I reviewed for you guys today. So stay tuned, comment below, you'll see it's a surprise basically. Side note real quick, if you don't live in the United States, unfortunately I can't actually ship out any products to you, so the only thing that you'll be winning is a conversation with me, which I think is still a win. Before I let you go, one final announcement. I have a couple of discount codes in case you guys want to try out one of these products. Please look in the description below this video. I have a discount for the P11 model as well as for the water flosser. So yeah, check it out, see what you think. Check back next week if you plan on trying to win this month's raffle. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching and take care of your teeth.